I want to show you how to manipulate some data in Excel. First of all, when you open the sheet, it will be all the classes all mixed up. So the first thing you can do is duplicate this sheet so that you now can work on your own self data, and then you can compare that to class data. Now, to get to your own data, what you're going to do is you can sort. Go ahead and sort this column, and then sort this column. From there, you'll be able to see, for example, if you are in second hour at table B and your person number 4, here is your data. So let's just delete all other data except for our data. Delete and delete. Now, if you were really doing this and you had real data, I would hope that you'd have a lot more data than that. So just so you can understand how to work with a little bit of data, I'm going to work over here on this class data. One of the things that Excel can do for you is it can count. For example, let's say you want Excel to count all of the plastic pieces. You can make a column here that says plastic, or really title it anything you want. And then you can hit equals, and then you can start typing count. And then we can say count if. And our range is going to be from here to here. And our criteria in this case is going to be plastic. And then if I hit return, I can see there are all of the times that plastic is mentioned in that column. There. Now we have all of our pieces counted. The next thing you might want to do is to have a total. In order to have Excel total something for you, you just type equal from here to here. And you'll see here that we have a total of 17 pieces. Now maybe you want percent. Percent is another calculation you can do. So I want to show you, rather than just typing equals every single time, even though that works great, you can also go to formulas. And within here, you can find yourself some more functions. So for instance, percent, I would assume, would be somewhere in math. So you can see percent of. Your data subset in this case is here. And then your data all, you can click on the 17, or you can just write 17. And I'll tell you why just writing 17 works a little bit better, because then we can just scroll down, and now we have all of these different percents. Now, if you'd like those to be an actual percent, you can make another column and multiply them each times 100, or you can just leave them like that. Now, the next thing you're going to need to do for the lab is to make some graphs. So in order to make graphs, what you do is you pick the data that you want to use, and that usually includes titles, and you click Insert Chart. The first one I want to show you is a pie. So we insert a pie chart, and you can see there it has my plastic, glass, food organic, and mixed. From here, you can change this chart title. You can change the legend. You can type new things here and title things whatever you'd like to title it. If you click here, it'll show you where it's getting its information from. And I'll show you what that kind of does in just a second. Let's say you want to compare yourself versus the class. So if you're going to make a comparison to yourself versus the class, you probably don't want to use the count function. Instead, you're probably going to want to use these percents. Now, I don't have self versus class, so I'm just going to make up numbers. Again, probably not realistic, but you'll understand what I mean in a second. Let's say we want to make a bar graph comparing those two. Again, I'm going to select all of the data, go to Insert, Chart, Bar Chart, picking the most simple there. And you can see here that my bar chart includes this column. I don't want it to include this column. So instead, I can actually take these pieces here and I can drag them to what I'd like them to be. So there you can see plastic, glass, food, mixed. And now I have a comparison between my numbers and the class numbers. Now you'll notice down here they don't know what to title them because I don't have them titled. If you would have had a title, it probably would have figured it out. So you're going to have to manually give these series a title.